Yo, what's poppin' everybody? It's a Sable Final 4 here with another match with our Torterra Cherrim Bibarel deck. All regular Pokemon and all Pokemon from Diamond and Pearl. You can actually acquire in the early game. You know, Turtwig the starter, Cherubi early game, and Bidoof of course. You acquire that at the start of the game. A very Sinnoh-ass deck. But that's good, because I like Sinnoh, I like DP. Too bad the remakes were shit, but that's a different story. I've also learned that they're gonna make the other events available, Arceus and Darkrai. Uh, should have been in there from the start, but anyway, let's just focus on the match. So I get a very bad start, but it's to be expected with this deck. I told you guys, I mean, people might tell me my build is not the greatest, but if you want to include text that I have in, like switches, like the damn choice build and what have you, you have to sacrifice something or just include less energies. You lose something with that. But I mean, I do have a lot of supporters. I do have a bunch of consistency cards, so it's still kind of crazy to break like this. But bad start. Now the good news is my opponent isn't playing anything that's going to be too crazy, like a Fusion Strike Mew. He's using this new Lucario that's also from Brilliant Stars that has a similar ability to team up Charizard in that you put damage counters on it and you can grab, I think, one or two fighting energies and attach them onto it. And the more fighting energies you discard, the more damage you can do. So I think you can do like around 130 if you discard 2, which is the minimum to make the attack. And then you discard 3, it's 190. You discard more, it becomes even stronger. So it can get big one-hit knockouts, but you're just going to need to have a lot of energies. And I think you have to use something like Bear if you're going to use this card. And then at that point, you might as well just use a different fighting Pokemon, I would say. That's going to probably survive so you can keep the energies. Anyway, this is what my opponent is going to be using. It's got the Bidoofs as well, probably for Bibarel. And he did get the first KO, and this Lucario is going to get another one right now. Don't have a supporter, but I did have the tools to get out Torterra here, no thanks to Grottle, with its ability to give us grass Pokemon. So at the very least, I'm filling my bench, and I will be able to make an attack and get a KO here, and hopefully see something that it's going to give me more cards. We need a supporter because I don't even have Bidoof out. So even if I saw Bibarel, I wouldn't be able to use him. So Cherrim is out. I'm going to get out Torterra too. And Spring Bloom, I guess it's just one energy, but use the ability. And Torterra is ready to get the KO. We just have 3 Pokemon, 150 damage, but since my opponent is also using regular-ass Pokemon, this should be more of an even match, I would say. I mean, if you had a start like this against a meta deck like Fusion Strike or fast decks like Eternatus, just V decks, we'd fail from the start. But with Lucario here, my opponent, might actually struggle a little bit to get that KO. I mean, if you just discard 2 energies, Lucario doesn't do a lot of damage anyway with just 2. So if Torterra can take a hit, in fact, with 190 HP, then I should have a much better time than if I was playing against Zacian. It's going to get a 1-hit KO. All of the big V Pokemon, would get a 1-hit KO on Torterra, even though 190 HP seems to be a lot. It really isn't. It's just that we're conditioned to think it's a lot because we're comparing it to other Stage 2 Pokemon. So, still no supporter, level ball. I think it's about time we get the Bidoof here, opportunity. And, man, I'm seeing everything but a freaking supporter. I have like 12 supporters in this deck, I think. And, okay, one of them is Boss's Orders, but everything else should be fair game to draw some cards. Now, he's not having a really good start either. He did get that Lucario and got a few KOs, but he's just passing the turn here. Got my Cherrim stuck in the active position with his own boss's orders. So that's a bit annoying. I mean, I could easily move it out of the way if I had a switch or energies, but we don't. I need a supporter if I'm going to see energies to remove Cherrim from the active position with his own ability, but no supporter yet. So this is kind of a stalemate, just me passing the turn. He's not doing much either. He has Bibarel, but he's only going to draw one card through its effect, passes the turn once again. And now I draw a supporter, but it's the boss's orders. I don't need you right now. God damn. So I'm thinning the deck. I've thinned the deck. I don't even know how many cards. Like maybe we drew or added 15 cards so far from a 40 something deck that you started the game. It's 31 card deck. No supporter yet. Like I'm seeing everything but a supporter that's going to give me cards. Using Grotto's effect, I got all the Torterras out now. But I think the deck, still nothing. Path to the Peak we can't use. Probably not going to be relevant in this game. My opponent using a regular deck too. He's going to put his own boss's orders in the deck with Pal Pad, draw another card with Bibarel, but once again do nothing past the turn. I mean, this is a really simple ass, basic ass game, but hey, if it's not doing much, it gives me a shot to do something myself. We see an energy. I don't know what to do. I mean, I'm not even going to attach it because I don't know what he's going to do. Keep it in hand. If I see a second one next turn, then I can put them on the Cherrim and retreat. If not, they're just going to go on the Torterras essentially. I already have one powered up. I already have another Torterra with one energy on. So even if Cherrim dies, I'm good for now when it comes to energies, like setting up the energies. So I don't know what he's doing. I mean, he's got that Bibarel. He's going to play that Riolu down. So he got his main Pokemon. And it's going to go for Bear. Just completely nil fighting energies to its effect. It's a very risky card. I used it with Rhyperior. It's not easy to pull off. It's just risky. Even if you build your deck around that supporter, you lose cards regardless. But, I mean, I guess this is how he's going to use the Lucario deck. I mean, on his own, Lucario is not going to do a lot of damage. So you have to do something with Bear, or I don't even think there's anything else that would give fighting energy acceleration. But anyway, now we see another grass energy, so I'm just going to sacrifice them, move Cherrim out of the way. So Cherrim survived since he couldn't do anything. And boss's orders, now we're going to pick on his setup Pokemon. Riolu is going to die before he can become Lucario, so now he loses an energy. And now we're even in prizes. I got the advantage now. We're even in prizes, but I've got my main Pokemon ready, all three of them, Torterra, and it's all thanks to Grotto. You know, it's once again that consistency. It gives this deck, it just helps you set up your Pokemon. I mean, we did have a really bad slow start, but now that I do have my dudes out, you know, he's struggling to get his guys out. He has all three energies on the Bibarel. I mean, he didn't have a choice. He had to attach them to move cards from his hand so that he could draw cards with that guy's ability. So Quick Ball, that's going to help. Once again, he's going to be able to draw cards now, but it's just I'm in a better position for the game for sure. A more leading position. And Bibarel doesn't have a good attack, but he just had to attach the energies out of desperation there. So I guess the second Riolu, so the guy is going to be safe now. But I only have one boss's orders anyway. We just gotta keep attacking whatever's in the active position so I can just get a good lead. And this game should be mine soon. Down to 3 prizes. I got all 3 Torterras out, ready to go. You know, he's gonna struggle to KO the dude if he's not gonna be getting free energies with Bear. Lucario is gonna come out again, and then the second one. So he's good with his attacker now. Gonna get a fighting energy with that guy's ability. But I mean, Bibarel is in the active position. I mean, is he gonna attack with Bibarel since he's like, I put the energies on, might as well try and do some damage. If you get Tails, you don't do any damage with Bibarel. I believe that's the effect. So it's pretty risky. So he's gonna use his effect to draw cards first. And Energy Recycler, put energies back in the deck. I suppose that can help with Bear. Good synergy there. But this deck isn't like Charizard at all. I mean, team up Charizard, it could use Welder to boost his energy count. His ability granted him 2 energies, so he could attack instantly. It's just much better than this Lucario. Lucario is only a stage 1, but just getting 1 energy, not having the benefit of Welder, I mean, it's just it's just not the same Pokemon. And even in my review, I wasn't that impressed with it. But people, will try and use stuff. They'll try to use the regular Pokemon like me, try and make these cards work. Hey, gotta do what you gotta do. So he decided to promote the Mew. Now, this is good and bad for him. I mean, it's bad regardless. It's good in the sense that he realizes, okay, I gotta get a one-hit KO on Torterra. If I just do high damage and discard my energies, I'm not accomplishing much. And then the other Lucario is going to lose the energies. But promoting Mew to just make sure to fully power up Lucario for the 1-hit KO, it just gives you more free turns to get a prize while you don't get a prize. And I'm just going to outpace you. He will be able to get the 1-hit knockout this turn since he has the 3rd fighting energy. And I guess he can prepare the other Lucario too for another Torterra KO. But I have the 3rd one, so I'm good. I'm just going to get a KO next turn, get another energy, the other Torterra is going to be ready, and it's just simple basic logistics, simple math. I'm going to outpace him. Okay, so make your attack, Aura Sphere Valley, that's the name. Why does it have to be a valley? I don't get it, unless I read it wrong, but gets the prize. He's at 3, but I'm going to be at 1 after this attack. We get Bibarel too finally, our own Bibarel. So now I've got 4 evolution Pokemon. I do enough damage even with 3. My dudes survive. So going to play the Path to the Peak. It's not going to mean anything, but finally see a supporter. This might be my first supporter that I played in the entire game. That lets me draw cards. And of course, what happens now, I draw 4 supporters. That's what always happens. Like, damn, I was using like the Garbodor Trash Lance deck with a lot of muck a while ago too. And it's the same thing. You see no supporters, and then when you finally use a supporter, you draw 10 supporters at once. It's like, dude, what the hell? So anyway, he's getting desperate, discarding everything with Oak. I mean, it's very clear right now he is going to lose whatever he does, even if he KOs this Torterra. The other one is ready on the bench. You can't get 2 KOs in this turn on these huge-ass Pokemon with your deck. It's just Lucario. So, he's going to get 1 more prize. Made it kind of close, I guess, with 2. But not quite enough. Torterra is going to get the victory today. So, promote my dude. Final attack. And this is basically game. So I hope you guys enjoyed this match. Subscribe to the channel, leave a like, share this video with your friends, and I'll see you guys next time. What up?